Life and death are natural. Embrace the cycle and live with meaning, the tree that sang in winter. In a town where the wind spoke in hushes and the church bells carried sorrow more often than celebration, lived a watchbot named Silvio. He had silver in his beard, a ticking in his soul, and a fear in his heart he never spoke aloud. The fear of endings. Silvio measured life by hours, not moments. He believed in fixing what was broken, in winding what had stopped, in keeping things alive just a little longer. His workshop was filled with clocks that never died, only paused, then resumed, as if time itself obeyed his hands. But none of his clocks could save her. Lucia, his wife, his rhythm, his morning tea and moonlight song, passed quietly one autumn evening, her breath lighter than the falling leaves outside their window. Silvio did not weep. He listened for the sound of her footsteps for days, then weeks, then seasons. He polished her chair. He kept her teacup full. He wound every clock twice a day, as if time would notice and bring her back. Spring returned, then summer. But in Silvio's soul, it remained winter. One morning, an old woman came to his shop with a pocket watch that wouldn't tick. He opened it and found a dried seed tucked inside, where the gear should be, a forgotten promise. "This was my son's," she said softly. "He died planting trees." Silvio repaired the watch, but the seed stayed in his hand long after she left. It felt warm, strange, alive. That evening, without quite knowing why, he walked to the hill where he and Lucia once sat to watch the stars. He dug a small hole beneath her favorite tree, a jacaranda, and placed the seed in the earth. Not to fix, not to preserve, just to let it become. Seasons passed. One day, as the wind danced with the scent of blossoms, Silvio stood beneath the tree, now older, now wiser, and heard something that wasn't wind or bird song. It was the faintest hum, like a lullaby sung in wood and leaf. He smiled, tears unhidden. "So this is how we live on," he whispered, "not in ticking clocks, but in the things that bloom after us." Then he took off his watch, the one he never let rest, and hung it on a branch where it caught the light and finally stopped. Even in winter, the tree remembers its song. In the next story, we step into the unknown, not to answer it, but to trust its unfolding. Click the card and keep walking through the quiet mystery.